What's up, guys? We're back with episode 5. Episode 5 of
Really?
Off the Court.
Episode 5. Let's go.
Of Off the Court with Joni and
Derick.
Derick.
Okay, this is how you do it, okay?
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5. We have been gone for a while, but we are back. Let's go.
It's either very subtle or just like outright crazy.
Well, it's okay. Here we are. We're back again. Episode 5. The biggest talk.
I think this is the one you've been waiting for.
Controversy. Okay.
Oh my god.
I kind of look like
a little too much.
Look like the Grinch there. Okay, here we go. All right,
Dude,
come
a
on.
little too much. Okay, so we are gonna just kind of touch base on a few subjects. We're not gonna name any names, so don't think you're coming on here and we're spilling all the beans about certain things.
I mean, we may trip, but we hold the lid, you know.
Yeah. This is not The Office with Kevin Malone spilling his pot of beans.
Sorry. Excuse me. I thought it was silent. Okay. All right. First subject. Topic. Subject?
First topic.
Oh, this is my favorite.
And it's always going to be...
It's always going to be there no matter what.
Yep.
It is social media.
So, social media.
Crazy. It's out there.
It's out there. We have all experienced the drama, the negativity, all of that.
Yeah. You think you have, friends that you actually know, people that you know, and come to find out it's a little different.
Yeah.
And we've heard it plenty of times from a lot of people that we know. We're not saying that we're like
popular.
Yeah.
But not only people we know or we think we know, but freaking completely unknown people that we've never even heard of and we didn't even realize they are, everyone's gonna have an opinion.
Yeah, they're dealing with this situation, of course, on social media, and again, it comes back to everything. Go ahead.
Yeah. So with social media, you have people just posting, and they're just posting their opinions. They're posting whatever they want with no filter, and no one is going to tell them you shouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. And if you do tell them, cool, maybe you guys hash that out. But if they are just well, if you don't like it, delete me. That's just very toxic.
That is drama there. I don't think anybody should deal with that. That is complete drama. Good on you, okay? Good on you. You what they call them, keyboard warriors. I guess it's what you are, and it sucks, but we just have to deal with it. Everyone, well, not everyone, but some people tell us to don't reply.
Don't worry about it.
It'll pass over, but hell no, does not pass over.
It sucks
because
does. You have, and this touches on a little bit of what we're going to talk about. Once you have someone with that type of influence, and you have people starting to follow them and believe them, and think that they're the greatest person ever, and whatever they say is true, and nothing is wrong, that starts to get to the players.
Right.
And the players start to post things about, oh, well, my coach didn't believe in me, and, all of that crap.
But then again, you're just rising that daisy train. So.
And then not only that, but then parents start to
get involved,
catch on to that, and they start to post and talk bad about coaches or programs. And what are you teaching your child?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you teaching your child when you're sitting there talking crap about these coaches or the program? And then what is the child going to do when they go to play? They're going to give that attitude because my parents said this and that's how I feel. And it's like, it's a ripple effect.
Yep. So if you don't know what that is, drop a rock in the water and just watch it go. That's all I gotta say. It sucks, but we have to deal with it every time. Not like even off the court. That's why it's called off the court, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just like putting stuff out there. Okay, we are saying the backs. How'd you say it? The back end of what we do as coaches, and we just hear it from different angles. And when it's in season, we don't, because we have to show what type of character we carry. And it sucks because we can't say it during season, but we have to kind of tuck it away. And
this is the thing. I have never experienced like the bullying, bullying that we experienced like since 2 years ago?
Oh yeah.
Is when it started.
Oh yeah.
And it was consistent. It like just freaking dropped, and it was constant. If you don't know what bullying is, you better look that up, because if that description fits you,
look in the mirror.
You need help.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you are constantly bashing someone and putting someone down and belittling them and going to your merry men of followers and your minions, and you're telling them to do this and that, and he doesn't know how to do this right, and they start to agree and they start to spread all that around, that is bullying. And I am a grown adult.
Come talk to us. Come talk to us, please.
I am a grown adult, and I experience the worst of that. And it is not fun. Yeah. And it is not fun when you are in this coaching position and you're told, don't address it, don't say anything. You cannot stand up for yourself. We'll do the best that we can. We have to, go through like administration and all of that. And you sit and wait, and you want something, to be done. And it feels like no one's helping. You're just afloat waiting for the worst to happen, or you're waiting for things to let up.
Right.
And I get emotional because it's like I was in this position for the positive and for helping kids and all that, but it's like, how can people be so mean? Like, how can they, like, they're grown adults and they can just be so mean and rude and disrespectful. I don't ever think that I could do that to a person. I was never taught to treat people that way. But I think at one point it got to me and I stepped out of line. And I posted on social media about it. Mm-hmm. And that was because, like, no one realizes how much I was going through, both mentally, what was being said about me, who was spreading it, who was agreeing with it, how it affected the players and the way the players viewed me. It's like, it just kept building and building. And it just, like, eventually I was just like, I can't take it. I need to stand up for myself. Something needs to happen.
Yeah, so there's a fine line on what we can say, but I like the saying where how would you say it? I like the saying where rules are meant not to be broken, but you can bend the rules. So I should say I like to bend the rules. So, hey, if you guys got a problem, please address it with your coaches or anywhere you're at. Okay? It sucks because it's gonna build until
something happens.
It's gonna happen.
Something happens, and that's when things start to get addressed.
Yeah, it gets a little out of hand. And I would say, if you want to be that type of person, then I don't know what to say. Like, you're just gonna have just the dirty end of the stick. I'm gonna say that. Okay? It's horrible. So, but
and then like that comes with like coaching competition. Is what we call it. Yeah. It's when it's like, I'm the better coach.
I do not care.
I know how to do this better. I'm the one who trained these players and made them where they are.
Oh, you got to be very humble about that.
And it's like, you're discrediting the parents and the other coaches who helped them while growing up, and also the player.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're discrediting a lot of people when you're trying to take that credit.
Oh, yeah. And so you may not like it right now, but hey, it's coming out. It's going to come out no matter what. Like it, love it, hate it. 50 Cent song, but I'm sorry. It's going to be.
Oh my God. But I mean, it's been, I really wish and hope that coaches after me don't ever experience what I experienced. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's why like some programs have a lot of turnover rate, is because they don't have coaches who are staying there longer term because of things like this.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because they are getting the same thing and they just don't want to deal with it.
Right. And that's why they up and leave. But, and again, we're like, this isn't the only program that's ever done this before, and I'm sure it's everywhere. It is everywhere. And the one thing that I can't get off my mind when I started coaching is how would you say it? How are you outside, like being out on the freaking bench or out in the stands trying to coach another person that's already got a coach during the game? And it's hard. You know, it's hearing other people shoot it, dribble it, pass it. I'm like, bro, really? I'm like, really? It's like, bro, you already had your time. You know, you already had your time. Just let these players have their time. You know, you ain't getting no younger. You ain't going to be able to shoot that three anymore. You're not going to be able to jump anyway. I'm just saying.
I think this goes back to when we talked to some of the players and we told them, like, and Shaq's daughter, Shaquille O'Neal's daughter, I think she said it perfectly, is, I am not my dad. I am not my dad. Don't expect me to be like my dad. Mm-hmm. I am my own player. I am my own person, and I am creating my own legacy. And that's what people need to realize, is times are different. You guys grew up differently from
being yelled at all the time, which kind of motivated you.
Yeah, and then like now we have parents who are just so protective. They don't want their players to hurt. They don't want them to be uncomfortable. Don Staley said that, like, if you're gonna be an overprotective parent and you don't want your kid to be uncomfortable, then my program isn't for you.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one there.
And it's like, I'm not gonna judge anybody and their parenting skills, but if you really want your kid to work hard, they're gonna face challenges. You really want them to be good, and these players really want to be varsity players as freshmen and sophomore. They need to be mature. They need to know the game mentally, and they also need to be leaders. Mm-hmm. And it's hard when you have parents who are just so overprotective and they don't want their kid to feel any pain or feel hurt or be let down. How are we supposed to work around that and tiptoe around everyone's feelings? On top of that, we're trying to motivate them and push them in a different way.
Yeah, it also goes back to the behavioral side of everything. You know, what you guys see out there is, you know, the players playing, making mistakes, whatever. They pick it up, and for us, we see the other side of it. not only that we see them out there hustling, they're giving 110%, just effort all the way around. But what you guys don't see is how they react, how emotional it gets for them. And that's probably the toughest job out of everything here is the emotional part. Yeah, it's great to say, oh yeah, I can do what you do. Yeah, I can do what you do. It's easy. Good luck. Because there's a lot more behind it, not just being a coach. Understanding what a coach is, you're not only teaching the game that you love, you're also teaching the game behind it is attitude, the emotional part. What else is it? The schoolwork. What's the big one that you always say? Be yourself, confident. No, the other one. It's like self. I can't. I don't know. I don't know the word. I'm trying to use big words. I don't mean. You always use it. Stand up for yourself. What's the single word for it? Oh, crap. I totally went blank. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was rolling with you on listing all these things, and I was just waiting for you to.
I'm waiting for that. Yeah, but it. I don't. I forgot the word. I blacked out. I was like so into it. I need a script.
Yeah. We do. We should.
So I think we should read off the script. Nah, we're good. We're good. This is like in feeling.
In feels. All in your feelings.
But anyways, okay. Bottom line is, if you have social media, great, that's cool. But if you think you're a better coach and you're posting on social media, so be it. Be that way. You're always going to be like that. You're not going to move on. That's what you're going to be as. That's what you stand as a coach. You're a social media coach. Great. Be that way. All right, I'm being weird now.
Yeah, boy, bye.
Boy, bye.
Anyway, but we get, you guys all have your opinions, you have your critiques, you have your, this is what I do as a coach, and
great.
Cool, we're not going to just, you can't just come up to us and complain and say, okay, well, you guys need to do this as coaches. That's not how it works.
Ooh.
Respectfully, we don't want that. That is why we have our Quinn. That is why we have our team of coaches, and we have other coaches that aren't in our program that we reach out to and talk to and ask for advice. So if we want advice, we'll ask for it.
Or better yet, we'll put a little slip and put it in the box.
No, that's not going to go anywhere, and we're not even going to read those.
No.
But be respectful about it, and if you can't be respectful and cordial, and I don't know what to tell you, because
coaching isn't for you. So
when you come off and you're posting all this stuff, and then you come back and you apologize, and then you turn around and do it again. Sorry, you lost your chance.
Peace.
It would have been awesome to be able to see some of those points of views, but once the disrespect comes, it's not going to happen again. First time, shame on you. Second time, it's going to be shame on me, and I can afford that after the whole bullying thing.
And then third time,
it's not going to happen.
Bye.
No, the third time isn't going to happen. But we wanted this to just be short and sweet, and we are leaving you with the best thing that I have read, and I will read it to you.
Are they ready for it?
You may not be responsible for everything that happens to you, but you are responsible for how you respond to it. Control what you can control. That's for me. That's for you. That's for anybody that needs to hear it.
Yeah.
We're all in this together as coaches, as any coaches. It doesn't just have to be, the programs that we coach. It's for all coaches.
Yeah.
Because we all deal with the same thing. We all deal with the same controversy. And we are here just exposing it because people need to hear it.
Oh, yeah. Well, here pretty soon we'll probably see another podcast about it in a different area. That would be pretty cool. Or just somebody in general speaking out on it. I mean, we see it and, we'll kind of think about it and be like, okay, it's this is this. And then from what we understand. But we're not going to go in there and say, oh, yeah, go to the coaches or go and find out what's going on, whatever. But,
yep.
That's up to you. If you want to be that person, be that person. Because you'll always be known as the person that started it. So, this is Derick and Joni, and we are out. Bye.